From Australia, Boda
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. For today's video, we have a Altergeist deck profile. So I feel confident in sharing my thought process, my deck list, and my ideas behind the deck. We've got a new format now, so I think it's going to be a control format. And I think Altergeist is a really good pick for budget players and for experienced players. It's still really good. Obviously, multi-figures at 1, however, the deck can still function really well. It can implement all the powerful trap cards and do normal Altergeist stuff. So feel free to like and subscribe and follow my Twitter that's in the description below. So yeah, so we'll get straight into the video. So it is a 41 card deck. I'll be showing the side deck and the extra deck. But like I always say, side decks are specific to your event. So if you go to locals and you've got loads of True Draco, side for True Draco. And if you go to a regional or YCS, take your August anti-August side deck. So yeah, straight into the video, straight into deck profile. So kick off the monster lineup through Meliseek. So Meliseek is absolutely insane. So it can just get rid of problem cards, out floodgates, out problem monsters. Yeah, it's insane, and it searches too. So yeah, 3 Meliseek. 1 multi-figure. I think one is still pretty fine. We've got to make do with what we have, and yeah, the deck's still very much playable. So 3 Meliseek, 1 multi-figure. Really standard. This is so standard. Marionetta is a good normal summon, and the switch effect is really good as well. So next we play 2 Silk and 1 Concrete. Some people drop this, however I think it's needed in the grand game, and yeah, it's just good. Silk's obviously really good. But yeah, so that is it. Standard 10 monster lineup. Next for the hand traps, play 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, and 2 Bell. This is pretty good. I mean, depending on the format, this would either be Ogre or Nibiru, say. For YCS London, I main 3 Nibiru. But I think I bricked on it too much, and I saw a lot of control decks. But I think Bell's just a better choice. And it's easy side out if you're not against those graveyard decks. So that is it for the hand traps. And for the spells, 3 Extravagance and 2 Duality. If you're budget, I'd probably play 2 Desires and Upstart along with Duality. However, if you can get Extravagance, I probably would invest, just because it's just such a good draw card, and the deck does not need the extra deck whatsoever. Yeah, so that is literally it for the spell cards. It's just your power draw cards. So you want to see your engine. As soon as the engine gets going in the deck's really hard to out. Okay, next for the traps. 3 Spoofing, 2 Protocol, and 1 Manifestation. So Spoofing's insane. You know, you can just tag out any, if your opponent targets Faker, let's say, when it's on the field, you can just tag out and then special summon, and Faker still gets its effect. So yeah, that comes up. That card's insane. If that was an Altergeist, it said Altergeist in the name, I think it would be at 1 or 2. Protocol's insane. Manifestation's okay at 1. I think I would never play 2, just because it's searchable. But yeah, sometimes it comes up when you need 2, but I think 1 is correct. Next for the power traps. 3 Judgment, 3 Strike, and a Warning. I never used to play Warning, however, I think the Solemn lineup is so needed for the deck. You just need those extra negates. And these are the strongest ones. Yeah, the Solemn package is insane. It's so needed. I think 6 card was like it was okay, but I think you just need the 7 lineup is fine, because at the end of the day, it's just an easy side out if you're struggling. So I would play 7. life won't still matter either, because if you're negating like bit crucial summons for combos, for example, if your opponent plays he plays Salaman Great and they go to Heatleo to spin your back row and you judgment the Heatleo, they're pretty much screwed. So yeah, it's just knowing what to negate and what to stop as well that helps. 2 Compulse and 2 Crackdown. I like this ratio. I think Compulse is really strong, and then Crackdown has its good matchups too. I mean, this card underperformed at London, however, it's still strong. I don't think I could justify cutting it. This card's insane. I don't think I could play more than 2, however, just because I think 2 is just right, because you see it when you want to see it. And then, yeah, and then lastly, we play 1 Imperial Order. So that's a 41 card deck. It's a trap deck, of course. Yeah, it's good. It's really solid. If you're looking for a budget option at the moment, you're unsure what to play, I think Altergeist is a really good choice. I'm going into regional season now. I will be playing the deck for a bit. I'll be switching between this and Orcust mostly. So I think it's good to have 2 decks that you keep switching between, just so you catch people off guard. Say if you go to a tournament in your local area and people expect you to play one deck, you can just switch it and play another one. And I think this is like a good cover-up deck at the moment. However, yeah, I took it to London and I made day 2. If you haven't seen my deck list, check out my previous video. I did a preparation video explaining my choices there. And if you're an Altergeist player, feel free to check it out, because I made day 2 YCS London with Altergeist. So next for the extra deck. Like I said previously, this isn't needed, but Hextia is nice along with Prime Banshee. This comes up really. You could probably cut it, to be honest. However, it's just nice to have. And obviously Hextia, once you start going into Hextia, it's pretty much game. You're just trying to OTK and then build up for the next turn. So yeah, next for the melee seat targets. Played 3 Linkuriboh and 1 Mirage. Al Mirage. 4's nice. I don't think I play any more than 4. Just because you don't want to clog up, your extra deck. I know obviously you don't need it, but I think 4 is just a nice number. For utility, Phoenix and Borlows. Self-explanatory. You need to out floodgates sometimes in awkward situations. In Borlows, if you crack down like a Link 2, you can just do Borlowed and just take game. It's good against Thunder Dragon too. I don't think Thunder Dragon is a matchup this deck struggles with, but in that situation, it does come up. Super poly targets: 3 Silent Venom, 2 Silent Venom, 2 Violet Chimera, and then 1 Meg Fleet. So this is really a super poly target. However, Cyber Dragon still exists, so we want to make that matchup a bit of a blowout. And then this is just super poly targets. You'll probably notice there's no super poly in the main deck. That is because we side it. I'll get onto that now. For the side deck, 2 Pack Shops. This is going second in the mirror match against Guru, against Draco, and then it's just good generic go with second card. I think 2's nice. You could probably cut it for like a mind control maybe, but I just think Pack Shops it's just a good solid go second card. For the other go second cards, and maybe you could probably play this going first. That is 3 Nibiru. So I main deck this for London. However, it underwhelmed, underperformed. However, I was getting some matchups where this card would have been amazing, but I just didn't see it. In testing, theoretically, it's amazing. However, I think the side deck is just it fits the side deck really well. Next for the monsters, and then to finish off the monsters, we play 3 Spectre Order. This card is just a win button. I know you would play 3, but if you drew 1 off the top, it's not searchable. However, if you rip it off the top, you've got a solid chance of winning that game, especially against Orcust, Salaman Great, other rogue strategies. It's solid. That's it for monsters. Still the side deck, we play 2 Super Poly, 3 Evenly, and then to round it off, play 2 Heavy Storm Duster. So Super Poly is good for Salaman Great in August. That is against rogue strategies and back row strategies. and that is going first against striker or any back row strategy. So yeah, that is the side deck. I'm still testing the side deck, to be honest. I think as soon as the format takes full shape, I think we'll have a better idea what to expect at tournaments. However, this is pretty standard. And yeah, so I hope you liked the video, guys. If you're new to the channel, feel free to stick around and like the video. I post on Twitter local reports, tournament reports I go to in the area. And yeah, if you're interested, so feel free to follow. And I will be uploading towards the weekend too, so stick around, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and take care, goodbye.